Hi everyone, I'm just going to go over this assignment, the design a controlled experiment. On this, if I were you, I would just copy this section here and then paste it over into a Google Docs so you can type in directly there. So some things that you need to be looking for as you're working on this is your question. Put it as a question. Capitalize the first word, put a question mark at the end. Your hypothesis, make it an if-then statement. If this, then this. And you guys can test anything that you want. Just remember you're testing one thing at a time. For example, if I wanted to test something with plant growth, I could change the amount of sunlight, the amount of water, type of fertilizer. I can't test all three of those at the same time. I just need to pick one thing to test. So as you guys are doing this, you are just testing one thing. So that would be your question, what effect does the amount of sunlight have on the growth of a plant? So do not use that example, but that's an idea of, where you would go with that. So your hypothesis, like I said, if-then statement. Then the procedure, it might be easier for you to type in a paragraph form, or if you want to, you can label it 1, 2, 3, and so on. And just tell me the steps I would take if I were to try to do that experiment myself. What tools do you need? How are you going to record this? Do you need, a ruler? Do you need a scale to get the mass of an item? Just what tools do you need for that? Then the independent variable. The independent variable is what you are changing in the experiment. So kind of go back to my example of plant growth with the sunlight. The thing I'm changing with that is the sunlight. I'm seeing what effect the sunlight has on plant growth. So I'm changing that sunlight. My dependent variable is what I'm measuring. So in that case, it would be plant growth because I'm going to see, what happens to my plant growth. Constants, those are the things that are going to stay the same throughout the experiment. So going back to my example, if I'm testing the amount of sunlight on plant growth, I still need to make sure I water the plants the same, that they get the same type of fertilizer, that I'm using the same type of plants. Those are going to be my constants. And then data collection. Just tell me, how are you going to collect your data? Are you going to put it in a table? Are you putting in a graph? Like, what are you doing with that? So you guys can test, like I said, anything you want. You can make this up. It can be way out there or pretty simple, just however you want. This will count as your test for this unit. So try to do the best you can, and I'll give you guys a chance to fix anything if I see the need for that. And then let me know if you guys have any questions, and good luck.